Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow.
Nunez! He's got away with one there. Pedri. And it's Messi. Played out towards the right wing. The less said about that pass, the better. Rijkaard. Drogba. Great defending, strong and determined. Rodri. And it's Drogba. Aimed in towards the centre. Beckenbauer. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Not the most accurate pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, that's fabulous. And he's there to retrieve it. And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe. Cafu. It's a good run down the right. He is through here. And it's Messi. Thinks about... Chance for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. That is a great pick out. It's Drogba! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Decent enough try. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. That is a brilliant interception. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Messi. That's a good ball out wide. Can he get on the end of this? In by Messi. Header! Goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
nicely intercepted. Oh, terrible pass. Cristiano Ronaldo! Rijkaard. Chelsea do keep hitting the wings early and often here. That's clearly their main supply route, Jim.
Yeah, and the whole team know it too, Peter. As soon as someone has it wide, the rest of them attack the box. The more targets you have in there, the better your chances.
Simple but effective.
Exactly.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And that was very necessary. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Pedri. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And here's Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Mbappe could try cutting inside. Chance! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
DiMarco. That's rather hopeful. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
DiMarco. He's got full. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And it's DiMarco. Pedri. Neymar. Now Mbappe. Oh, good taking. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, what has happened here? Referee's given a throw. Tries to play it through. Caceres gets into some space.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Great vision. Oh, important interception. Chelsea are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Nicely aimed pass. And that's another good win of the ball. Messi, who's set up one goal so far, tries to pass it through. And this is Drogba. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
Now, this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. And now as good a time as any to pull level. He's had a crack. Oh, the keeper's had to be at his best. That was a wicked hit.
Oh, that was stunning. He judged that beautifully. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
It's a mighty effort! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Climbs up big!
Has been indicated.
It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think it'll be interesting to see what Warren Zaire-Emery has been tasked with. First and foremost, he's a defensive midfielder, and to play that position, you need athleticism.
Nunez! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's Drogba! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Drogba actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That has been knocked clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And this is Bale, face to face with the shot at goal! Goal! Manchester United! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Chelsea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's going for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. He's got tall. That's another chance. Takes a shot. Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was. Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and the
chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But
tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's burst through. Shapes to shoot! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
He's having a shot! It's fallen kindly here. Now, who's going to be first to this? A whisker away from making it 4.
Mbappe clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Now it's Brahim Diaz. He's had a shot! And that's off target. Rodri. And he just the keeper to beat. There's the shot. And it's in. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And he's found a way past. Oh, what a mistake! He might be in here. Oh, he's got real chance! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Manchester United are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That's rather hopeful. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition,
everybody, and welcome
just
to
seemingly
today's
bigger
match.
and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first-day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is... He's got two! And what a big quick... Oh, he's been... And again! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Number 18, Didier Drogba. Didier Drogba. Didier Drogba.
Chelsea have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
And this is Drogba. Great chance! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
He's gone forward. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Early ball. DiMarco. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. And he shoots! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And yes, it's him again. Chelsea are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Matheus Cunha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short. Let's a look and place it forward. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Not the most accurate pass. Played out to the left flank. And this is Drogba. Goes looking wide. It's gone for a throw-in. Yoro. Casemiro. Van der Ven kept his eye on it, and he's there. That has not gone well. Lovely, now then. Rijkaard. And it's Conte. Darwin can be a real threat inside the box. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Nicely spread. Ahmad. Rijkaard. Now it's Darwin.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Back into the middle. Drogba! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what a... In for the pieces! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Matheus Cunha, spread out to the left. And the first half is done. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Chelsea will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Kostic has it in a wide position. And now the breakaway. Bruno Fernandes. He shifted it to the flank. Diogo Dalot. Chips it through.
Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed.
Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. Drogba is being harried and hassled.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. And it's Dalot. Casemiro to Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. And it's Dalot. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's the chance to counter. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he's got his cross in. Bayer claims it, safe hands. Conte, the man synonymous with solidity. Adams. Drogba is onto it in a flash. Conte. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's gone route one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Šeško! And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's been taken short. Cross into the box. Casemiro! He will be livid with himself. Chelsea clearly now in lead preservation mode.
Added time.
Adams. And time is up. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter,
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I think an awful lot's going to be asked of this fella Zubamendi here. But being such a smart player, I expect him to pass the test with flying colours. He's making up the extra centre-half at times, as well as making those deep, long runs towards the box. I think a cracking player with a very disciplined game.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And the pass is intercepted. That's a throw. Great vision, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Savinho going full steam ahead down the left flank. And it's Eze.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. He is Trossard! And that is wildly off target.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Shifted it to the flank. DiMarco providing an outlet on that flank. Shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's really put himself on the line here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's got tall. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Rice. Saka. Saka takes control of it and he's on the move. Saka proves... And the finish! Real chance! Played up towards the front line. Now it's DiMarco. Will play through for the wide man. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. And that could set him on his way. He's got away. An instinctive delivery. And it's hoisted clear. Nicely spread. Saka. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to go deep. Gabriel can get it clear. Crossed in again. Terrific header. He's done very well. And the first half is done. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. The midway point of the game.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And it's DiMarco. Savinho has it out wide and in space. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chelsea have their second corner now. Big header! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And still, we await the first breakthrough. DiMarco tries to play it through. Distributed tidily. Eze. That's an imaginative pass. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Now it's DiMarco. And he's managed to get free. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Chelsea have their third corner. He'll try to... and the volley! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 4 coming up here. Here's the header! Decent enough try. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Looking to play him in. He's had a shot! It's there! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
And back to the keeper. Gabriel. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. He has found a way through.
That was lovely, that.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. And it's Rice. He's tried one! That pass has been well intercepted. So that's it. It is all over. Chelsea are beaten and they are out. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome what...
Tries a shot! He's delivered all right! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Lionel Messi.
So the game was significant earlier than perhaps we anticipated. In by DiMarco. Van Dijk tries to clear. Now that's well seen too. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, it's beyond the defence. Van Dijk deals with that. Well, there's the clearance. Foden.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, that's chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Now it's Foden. Savinho. Ambitious ball here. He's in plenty of space here.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Has a look and plays it forward. Chelsea do look happy to keep things simple here, Jim. Hit the byline and get it in the box.
Well, they've certainly got the players for it, Peter. When you've got guys who can whip them in like that, you want to be giving it to them as much as you can.
Van de Ven. It's not an especially good pass, that. Can he finish? They've scored! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's hoisted clear. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's shifting through the gears here.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's half-time here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too...
And Messi! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. A case now of complete control. Now it's Messi. Bruno Fernandes. Plays a sharp little ball here. In towards the back stick. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more.
He's got off the post. Once more against the woodwork. That's really well cleared. Now it's Messi. Well read, nice interception. Beraldo. And Adams. Knocks it into space. He's picked his way through. And the cross comes in. And that has been knocked clear. Good ball, good take. And he's Nunez! And he hits the net! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Chelsea playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking to play him in. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Hazard. Oh, perfectly measured that. They're urging him to shoot, and he shoots! It's in! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. That is good strength. Oh, he's found support out wide. Foden. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's a little off target. And it's De Bruyne. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
DiMarco providing an outlet. It's Drogba! Brought out the best in the keeper. Chelsea have their second corner now. Keeper's dealt with that. He's gone for goal! Keeper always had the measure of that. Intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bruno Fernandes. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Adams. Van de Ven. It's a pretty loose pass. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free. And that is that. Chelsea cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Played into the box, climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Ball comes in, and the shot! And it's a goal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Vinicius Junior! Vinicius Junior! Vinicius Junior!
Sporting are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's had it taken off him. He's shifting through the gears here. He's going for goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Chelsea are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's Drogba! Really well taken goal. And just like that, he hits 50. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Number 18.
Chelsea are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Hazard. And he's had a hit! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Drilled in low. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now it's Torres. Torres! And the keeper read that really well.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Pass somewhat off target. It's run loose here. He's picked his way through. They're urging him to shoot. Decent chance! Oh, taken with style. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Sporting ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Chelsea are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. There's the start of the second half. And this is Drogba, just the goalkeeper to beat. And he shoots! He's got a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Chelsea are at the peak of their powers. Shot a goal! No mistake! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer...
It's Drogba! He scored! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game. And the shot! He has done it! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming.
He's having a hit! Trincao. It's a throw-in. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's having a shot! Gets a good foot in there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Drogba! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many? He's got away. He rises! And he hits the net! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
After 76 minutes is number 20, Fernando Torres.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he's lost his man here. Shoots! And yes, it's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete. And the shapes to shoot! It's there! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Fernando Torres.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's found support out wide. Hazard receives it in a wide. It's Hazard! Now it's Torres. Torres! Oh, crossbar! Great chance! They've done it! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 10, Vinicius Junior.
And there goes the final whistle. Chelsea looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Drogba, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best.
For our charity fund, Chance in
So what do you
Football.
take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home...